Welcome to the show, Deeply Disgusted. In this episode, we're going to talk about Caesar. Y'all remember Caesar from Black Ink? That used to be my favorite show, and then they branched off all over the world, really. Chicago, London, UK. That show was like a benchmark for like doing, like stories in the barbershop, like reality TV in a barbershop, And I always thought he really, got a good amount of money for that. He was one of the pioneers of it. I never seen it until I seen Black Ink in Harlem. But he's gonna discuss a few things that kind of disappointed me, but didn't shock me. Let's go.
You start the show, you get your peoples involved, right? It starts to take off. You weren't in control of the situation after a while, right? And then you watch people kind of like move off of you and just follow the money.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That shit. When I got fired, bro, that was the worst part of it. Like I lost my family. If you feel me, like niggas, we wasn't casted, we wasn't put together.
I didn't even know he got fired. Like, and how can you fire the person that is the star of the show? Like, how can you that tells me that they done made enough money. They done made enough money because at the point that he got fired, they probably was already on other shows. Like if they made a good amount of money from Black Ink and they started another one in Chicago. Remember VH1 had a few of them, and that commercial airtime is a lot of money. So if they fired Caesar, that means they was done with eating pizza. Get it? Caesar?
We was already together when the cameras came. You feel me? I was the only one that sit there and be like, "Yo, we gotta structure it and shit like that, so we could really get some money." Because I seen how they was moving with us, bro. They was moving. If you ask anybody in the filming industry and they've been on Black Ink Crew as far as a production, they'll tell you any other show, they showed way more respect with us. They were just treating us like hood kids, and that's because we was dumb. You feel me?
Uh, Duh. I'll do the same thing. If I come, if I find a whole bunch of kids that got some good talent, tattoos all over their face, speak Ebonics, they live in, poverty and, but they got this good talent. Like they got this barbershop and this good atmosphere of, let's capture this. Let's bring some cameras in here. Let's monetize this. Best believe I'm not smarting them up to make the same amount of money as me. I'm gonna keep them as dumb as possible, and we not gonna treat them the same way we treat the others, because you're not the others. It's your job to straighten up. It's your job to research. It's your job to read the contracts. Nobody else's job, only yours.
We got a little bit of money, but that wasn't shit. They was making wild bread over us. We didn't even understand that. You guys understand, like, when you sitting here talking about we're number two in all Monday night viewings and shit like that of cable,
Advertisement money.
bro, we didn't understand exactly. So we watching our shows, we not even sitting there paying attention. Pampers is coming on, Verizon, all this other shit. We just
He said Pampers. Yeah, man, it's a lot of people bought Pampers for watching your show. A lot of people bought some Pampers watching your show because, man, they was making money off of y'all. Verizon, come on. Apple, come on. Just imagine, I could go back right now and go back and look at some old shows of Black Ink and look at the commercials, like, and you got to remember, this was the time before YouTube really took off. So people were still watching VH1. VH1 was our YouTube. BET was our YouTube. Or everything that had reality shows, that was our YouTube. And these dudes was doing it. CEASER was doing it before YouTube. Before YouTube. Think about that. Think about all the people that started YouTube, started their own channel, started to get monetized, started getting followings, 300, 400, 1 million. They get some good money. Even though the boss is YouTube. Google is the boss. Google's getting way more money than everybody else, but at least it's their own. It's their own. It's their copyright. It's always yours until you F up.
Just sitting there like, oh, we getting our money, but we wasn't getting shit. You feel me? And then that's what really, when I started going to the production company, like, yo, you gotta give us some more money.
Nigga, Pampers paid $500,000 to be there.
No, a mil.
$1 million.
Once I started getting numbers, you start running that shit. When we first started, that's what our advertising shit was. When we got to the 10th season, our shit was out of here, bro.
And you know why Pampers paid 1 million to watch that show? Because of the demographics. Pampers know these companies have research teams. They have all the reasons why they will pay $1 million just to be a few seconds in between episodes. $1 million is because they know there's a whole bunch of baby mamas watching the show. It's a ghetto show in Harlem, New York, with a whole bunch of dudes getting tattoos and a whole bunch of dudes with tattoos on their arm, their finger, their forehead, the back of their head, their back, their buttocks. It's just a whole bunch of ghettoism. So they already know who's going to be watching the show. A whole bunch of single baby mamas.
For what you call it. So that's one.
That's one commercial.
One commercial.
Hold on. Somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta die.
This is how they do, right? This is how the whole shit. Because niggas don't.
CEASER is not what VH1 do. It's what all the media companies do. It's what all the media companies do. Even if you had your own media company, you would do the same thing because you know what? Once you have a conglomerate of a media company that big, you're really not the boss no more. You have a board. It's like, yo, bro, we are not paying these dudes $1 million. The whole point of business is try to pay the person that's working under you as less money as possible.
No, I had to learn the business afterwards, and I said, oh, fuck, these niggas really fucked us. So let's say, right, when your ratings is, right, that's why.
He sound like Jada kissing the locks. Like they learned the business after they done had a whole decade of career with P. Diddy. They was like, oh, okay. We made 1.2 million on this show that night. P. Diddy only paid us 20K.
Why they so hard on ratings? The ratings are impressions, right? So let's say you have 1 million viewers at such and such time. You have to pay for 1 million impressions. That's almost, regularly is like 5 to 10 cents. When you start getting up there with the bigger shows, that's $1 and all that other shit. You feel me? And there'll probably be like 5 commercial spots and probably every 15 minutes. Bro, and then you have the show come on twice. Come on, you killing that shit.
That's 30 million.
Bro, I don't know nobody that.
Imagine having a show, and on one Monday night, they managed to get maybe $15 million in revenue. And in 2 weeks, they give you $10,000. In 2 weeks, they give you, just think about that. One night with just ad revenue, they racked in on a big night. Let's say it's a big show. It's like everybody tuned into Black Ink because some fight or whatever situation going on. And my favorite one was the light-skinned one, the thick one with the fat booty. But anyway, let's just say they made $12 million on Monday. You don't get paid. VH1 not paying you until 2 weeks. So now your show is played Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Remind you, they got $12 million on Monday. That was the big day. And in 2 weeks, they give you $10,000.
They
Didn't
made
watch
$3
the show.
billion in the
30
whole time. You know that,
They
right?
made $3 billion
billion.
off of Black Ink.
The
Bro,
whole time.
I'm being honest with you. I don't know
Wait,
nobody. Niggas would go
wait.
home.
Hold on.
If they made $3 billion on Black Ink, then what I'm saying is true. It could be. It's a possibility they was probably making average of $5 to $6 million every episode through ad revenue, and the show been on 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever years.
Wait for that shit to come on.
Hold on.
$3 billion.
They made $3 billion.
Off some niggas from
Billion for 10 years.
from the hood.
Everything, all the money generated, $3 billion.
You know what I mean? So when you sit there and and you start doing the numbers, you like, yo, these niggas wasn't paying us shit. They was paying
At least he still got his jewelry.
us pennies for us to dance around and shit like that. And then let us go get bookings in the all season. But we wasn't really getting no money.
Yeah. We paid y'all $10,000 2 weeks ago. You can make. Don't worry, Caesar. I know, man. It's a headache for me too. You know, I got bosses I gotta talk to, but don't think about the amount of money that we making. You know, we making a lot of money. Me, I'm just a worker. You know, but we're gonna try to make it right. This is what we'll do. On your off season, we're gonna allow y'all to go out to, you know, the little ghetto clubs and show off your little tattoos and probably, you know, be unique. Bring some tattoo artists out with you and, you know, get bookings at the club. You know, what y'all do? Hip hop. Get your hip hop tattoo on, and that money that y'all make, we don't want a dime. That's all for y'all. And Caesar's probably was like, for real? Okay. You know how he always go like this. He go like this, like, okay, it's a good deal. All right, so y'all continue to pay us. Y'all keep y'all billions, and we'll do like our own thing and try to make our billions on our own.
$3 billion.
For 10 years, bro. You have to understand. And then
The show was, I just got a headache. I didn't even know the show was on for 10 years. Wow, yeah, that show had a good run. That was a good show. Wow. Yeah, y'all got effed.
we had probably 13 seasons. And I'm not even, bro, true story, I'm not even stressing that part. You know what I mean? Because I was the dumb nigga, you feel me? Going forward now, I can't let that shit happen.
I love that. I love it. He's not crying. He's not complaining to the VH1. He's just like, you know what? I signed a contract. I made the decision. It's on me. That's manning up. No need to take people to court. It's a waste of time. You signed the contract. The next go round, you just do better. It's kind of like the dude that you lend money to and then he never pays you back. The best thing to do is next time, don't lend him any money.
No more, bro. Because that shit was just crazy. I'm saying, like, that would have put up me and my whole team for the rest of our lives if we got just a little bit of that shit.
That is so true. But instead, little Johnny's going to go to Harvard. Thanks to you, little Caesar.
The team
10%.
up for $3 billion.
And what?
Let us pray. Please don't let this brother go against these people that did something wrong to him like that.
Please, God, please.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You gotta pray for this. This is like a praying moment. Oh my Lord.
Because this is not right to the people. And keep us out the freezer.
Amen.
Yo, who this dude right there? He looked like he was on Black Ink. He got mad tattoos. Dude got tattoos everywhere, and he don't even look like tattoos really fit him. Like he look kind of funny with the tattoos.
Keep us out of the freezer. Like, yo,
No punishment.
bro, yo, you a strong nigga, bro. You a strong nigga, bro.
Yeah.
3 billion.
Bro, and this is what I'm saying like, it's interesting. But, you know what I mean? I'm not the only one they done it to, you feel me? Like,
Right.
really think about Love and Hip Hop. You feel me? Think how long that show's been on. That
Oh yeah, if they got 3 billion from Black Ink, oh yeah, they got 100 billion from Love and Hip Hop. They made 100 billion from Love and Hip Hop.
think how they clocking, how much money they make of us black people just doing what we do. You feel me? It's just crazy how that shit go. It's like, damn, y'all niggas make that much money, but then y'all decide to pay niggas that little bit of money.
I'm saying though, respectfully, you could put together any cast of Love and Hip Hop though. You feel what I'm saying?
Which is
Black
true.
Ink is a whole different.
And that's a whole different thing.
This
It was
inspired
organic,
the whole
you feel me?
culture.
Yeah, for them
dig?
to sit, and then when they try to
be
double it up
bosses in this tattoo
in
space.
other cities and shit like that, because they was trying to go after. Once I learned they was going after certain demographics, like they wanted LA, they wanted Chicago, because that's a viewer demographic. That you could sell more in that.
Yes, they wanted all the areas that specifically had a lot of single baby mamas.
Reasons for them fucking advertising now. Now I saw like, oh, this is how this shit go. Y'all
They got a lot of Pampers to sell, you know.
niggas bag it up and then y'all take it everywhere and make some fucking bread. Nigga, I'm in France right now, bro. Black Ink France. I'm sitting here, nigga, I don't even know French. So think about how they
got
move.
you.
Nigga,
Yeah, they took
Yeah, they took everything. I mean, once you sign that contract, the Black Ink, your logo, everything belongs to VH1. Your image, everything. As soon as you sign that contract, Black Ink, VH1, they went straight to the trading department, got it stamped, trademarked it. They basically took your whole idea, which is okay because as long you got celebrity, you got some fame out of it. You know, I'm sure you didn't get paid like $1,000 a week. Like you was getting paid more than the average person. Your job was to invest your money the best way you can because you still got to be thankful for the opportunity because if it wasn't for VH1 deciding to put those cameras in the barbershop when you didn't do it on your own, yeah, you would have been still in the projects, bro.
They took the imprint and they.
Nigga.
When I was in London, it was on Netflix.
On the flip side, I gotta say, yo, bro, an idea that you had is something that you created.
Yeah, man.
The value of what you created touched that level.
Bro, and that's why I'm sitting here like, fuck. I didn't even think about that shit. Like, my intelligent property really touched that level, and it was like, nah, I could do this shit again.
That's how I felt about my expert opinion.
Yeah, I was like, I could do this shit again, because it wasn't like that shit was like, I had to fake this shit. This shit is straight organic.
Wait, what do he mean by that's how he felt about my expert opinion? This is not my expert opinion? This is not my what is this show I'm watching? I don't even know.
And I had wild other ideas that I know can reach there, because honestly, before I got fired, I was supposed to start making shows with VH1, because I was executive producer for 10 years. I'm putting the whole show together. When these niggas sit back and niggas, you know what I mean, and certain characters.
Dang, he could have been a 50 Cent for VH1. He could have been a 50 Cent for VH1, but it's something about him they just didn't like. You got to be likable in that game.
I had to give them their storyline. I'm like, what? This nigga chilling? What are you talking about? He's chilling. Nah, he going through X, Y, and Z.
Word up.
Fuck out of here.
Word
Yo, but guess what?
Aside that shit.
But guess what? I also left myself open. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Whatever y'all niggas got feeling, whatever I'm going through, I'm gonna give it to y'all
Right.
niggas, because guess what? I can't sit here and just be a fake nigga, bro.
Right.
Like I'm sitting here letting my people go through it. Fuck it, I'm going through this shit too. Cause we have to get somewhere. You feel me?
Right.
So when it turned down, the niggas started turning down and shit. I'm still giving story. I'm still being me, bro. That whole shit, my daughter, all that shit. That was me not being fake. That was me sitting and saying, nah, I gotta take care of this shit. And y'all see this shit in the media, in public, and on social media and all that shit. Nah, I'ma speak up on that shit. Everything that niggas spoke on me on social media, I spoke on in that show. Because just like you, I hate when niggas lie, bro. And I hate it that it's the niggas that you feed that bite your hand. You be sitting here like, bro, I ain't have to give you shit, nigga. I knew when you was fucking sitting there on your fucking mama's couch, the nigga ain't even sit here and think about you, bro. But get
Yo, he's just venting right now, but that's this is it's business, man. It's business. Business is business. I mean, these opportunities in life, man, you just gotta watch people like Caesar and just learn from them and just learn just to be a little bit more smarter, you know? But it happens to all of us, you know. What you don't know, you just don't know. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. See you next episode.